online and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Now it's trying to, get someone to say like, hey, I have that laptop and it's stolen, who's going to want to come forward and say, yeah, I'm the person that bought it.
Precious moments gone. A Minnesota woman says her laptop full of her daughter's baby photos was stolen, ended up at a pawn shop, and was sold while she was trying to prove it was hers. Now, while the pawn shop says they followed the city ordinance, our reporter Ashley Bishop shows us why the situation is a good reminder for everyone to keep serial numbers of your property handy.
She's gorgeous now.
She's gorgeous now.
Mari Schumacher says she enjoys these moments with her 4-year-old daughter, but is still upset about losing 3,000 pictures and videos of her little girl on her HP laptop.
I don't even care so much about the music that's on there or, even half of the other security stuff. It's the personal pictures, the personal memories of, my daughter's first words, first steps, pictures from the hospital, pictures of her, just being goofy that, didn't make it to Facebook that I can't re-download or...
Schumacher says her stolen laptop ended up at First National Pawn in Fargo. She says she contacted police, but between the days of police getting in touch with the pawn shop, the item was sold. Our Fargo ordinance requires items sold to secondhand dealers, such as pawn shops, to not be sold for 14 days. First National Pawn says they hold items for 17 days. Schumacher says she learned it's important to keep the serial numbers for your electronics handy as well.
Crap, where is that serial? Or I don't have that serial. They always say take pictures of pictures and take pictures of your serials.
The assistant manager here at First National Pawn tells me usually when electronic items are brought into them, they're usually wiped clean already. So that's why he says it's important to have backups of those pictures and documents that you think are important on different devices.
Have a backup of your backups, I guess.
Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
If you're looking for a way to keep track of all the serial numbers for your property, the city of Fargo has something on their site called My Property. The only people besides you that have access to it are officers, and even though it's through the city of Fargo, an account can be created no matter where you live. That story came to us through our whistleblower hotline, and if you want to warn the community about something, feel free to give us a call at 701-237-6576 and let us know about it. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.
I'm innocent. I know for a fact I never hurt anybody, and I've never killed anyone in my life.
The trial for an accused murderer starts tomorrow in Cass County Court. Ashley Hunter was arrested for murder after the deaths of 2 men in June of 2015. A nurse who was treating Hunter said that he claimed responsibility for their deaths. The trial is projected to last a few weeks. Warmer weather means more people out driving, and the ages of 16 to 25 are an especially dangerous time for young drivers. To help combat those dangers that are more specific to that age group, the North Dakota Safety Council started teaching the class Alive at 25, aiming to get kids through that difficult period where dangerous and reckless behavior is very common. Now, while the threats don't just disappear once you turn 25, experience helps minimize risk.
Not that we give up on them, but they reach that next level where they're a little bit less likely to do something dangerous behind the wheel.
For more information or to sign up for classes, look for a link to North Dakota Safety Council's website under the Hot Button section at valleynewslive.com. In anticipation of Memorial Day weekend, law enforcement agencies across Minnesota will be stepping up their enforcement of seatbelt laws over the next 2 weeks. It'll go from May 22nd until June 4th. Stats show wearing a seatbelt while driving significantly increases your chances of not getting hurt in a car crash. Of course, you can't expect officers to be ticketing for distracted driving as well, so you're urged to buckle up and keep your eyes on the road, not your phone. Drivers in the Fargo-Moorhead area should expect some delays as road crews are set to clear off sand and look for signs of wear and tear on some well-traveled stretches of street. Some of the major roadways that'll be impacted include I-94 at the Red River Bridge, Highway 10 at the Veterans Memorial Bridge, the Highway 75 bridges over I-94, and the 20th Street Bridge also over I-94. For a complete look at those roadways, look for this story on valleynewslive.com. A traveling memorial wall made its way through our state this weekend. It's the Global War on Terror Wall of Remembrance, and it's a stark reminder of the lives lost because of terrorism. Our reporter John Saling shares this story.
This is the Mobile Memorial Wall. A record of the events of the Global War on Terror runs along one side, and a list of names runs along the other.
Our goal is to get within 50 miles of everybody's home that's on this wall, That way we're able to get to the families, we're able to see the vets that are local.
If it weren't for all these people, we probably wouldn't even have a country today. So we need to keep doing what has been done. There's too many people in this world that just want to tear us apart.
A Marine and his friend built the wall as a display on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. Since then, it's toured the country.
I know it's the first time coming to Bismarck, but this is not the last time. And we're going to work on getting to other locations in North Dakota because you guys have, I believe, 23 on our wall.
Organizers add panels to the wall as the list grows. Starting at 97 feet, the wall has grown to 114 feet. It now includes names of the victims of the attacks on San Bernardino and other recent tragedies.
To see when the wall will be coming back to North Dakota or heading to Minnesota this summer, look for this story on valleynewslive.com. We've reported on it numerous times in recent weeks. Violence in the classroom. It's happening more and more, with numbers nearly doubling over a 4-year period. Tomorrow on Valley News Live 10 at 10, we hear from a former Fargo school employee about how bad the issue really is and what the school district says they're doing to handle it.
Think of sending them to school, one of the safest places there would ever be. And it's not that way.
If you walk into our schools, you're not seeing absolute chaos everywhere. I mean, kids are going to class, kids are in class.
Tune into Valley News Live 10 at 10 tomorrow night to hear more on how this is impacting your child's education.